So we're here with the Ford 9600 from SpecCast, and you've probably seen the other Ford review video I've done. And this one really caught my eye though. I wasn't gonna buy any more of these Fords. I'm not a Ford two-wheel drive guy, although I'm definitely a Ford four-wheel drive guy. The cab on this really caught my eye. I thought this was a sharp-looking tractor, so I got one, and now we'll do a review on it. So let's talk tractor. Alright, so I'm going to get the box out of the way, and then we'll kind of zoom in on this. One note, that box was a real pain in the butt to get open, which was disappointing because I ended up tearing it, which means if I ever want to sell this tractor, well, I don't know, it's probably worth like 50 cents less. So, anyway, alright, taking a look at this Ford 9600. Nicely detailed little tractor. This thing's going to run you like, let's call it, I don't know, 20, 25 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. I don't remember for sure, but it's not terribly expensive, and they'll probably be down in price by winter, I imagine, once the dealers have set on these and decide they want to get rid of them. Which, you know, that's pessimistic of me, but it's going to happen. It happens with all tractors. So, anyway, taking a look at the details. Let's just kind of get you in closer here. This the front weights look nice on that. Some nice relief on those. Nice detail. They're individual like that. I mean, they don't come off or anything, but you can see they're individual. And I think that's really cool. And while we're up front here, let's check out that grille, which I think also looks pretty good. And the really cool Ford logo on the front there. Now, we get a really cool looking, like, I don't know, I don't want to call it chrome. It's not chrome necessarily, but silver stack there, which looks sweet. And then also, while we're looking ahead on here, check out the handrails and the work lights, and then you get the mirror on the one side there. So, pretty cool detail there. Really nice stuff for this tractor. On the side, we've got a ladder, and then you can kind of see the rail here on the side. We got a flasher beacon and a rear work light. And then you get a 2-point hitch. And it moves up and down, which is a really nice thing. And then we can kind of get a tab style hitch here to hook up to what I hope will be some implements from SpecCast someday. I don't know if they're going to do any or not, but wouldn't it be cool to have some vintage implements for these Fords? I think that would be sweet. So, we'll see. I did miss the air cleaner here. Nice little round air cleaner. And you can see the engine detail on the casting is pretty solid detail. Nothing like out of this world, but pretty decent. And you can actually see some handle detail here on the side of the tractor. I guess the driver's side would have that too. It does. So that's really cool. Interior is, you know, it's there. You've got a seat and a steering wheel. Nothing particularly detailed about it, but it's still glad that it's there. And we get cab glass, and the cab glass looks good. It's nice and crisp. I like it. One, I guess, sort of downside is you can see here. You can see the casted cab glass here. And then you can kind of see how they've squared that up in the back or whatever so that happens. But, you know, so I guess it's a mark against it in general, but it's still a pretty cool feature. Anyway, the front end is nicely detailed as well. Look, you've got kind of spindle detail and all that stuff. And if we look up under it, we've got kind of your stamping, and it says SpecCast, and not a ton of detail there, but it's kind of worth checking out for that front end, I think. Anyway, I feel like this has been a pretty glowing review, and I don't want to knock this tractor much. I do dislike these rear tires, though. I don't know, there's some detail in there, not a ton of detail in there, and to be fair, the white hides detail to some extent, but, knocked it over, I don't know, like, they're appropriate for the tractor, don't get me wrong, they're not wrong or anything, but I don't know, I just, maybe dual it up or something. I think this tractor with duals would look really cool, and we'll probably see that someday. You know, they're going to get their most bang for their casting buck that they can, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get some tooling, or get some duals. That's really it. I mean, it's a simple tractor, so we're just going to take a simple look at it, and, you know, there you go. I don't think it's particularly highly collectible, and I don't really know that I'm going to give it a collector's score because of that. This is a limited market, and I don't know that it's meant to be highly collectible. I think it's just meant to be a nice little tractor for, the Ford guys out there. So, all right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. And happy tractor hunting.